At first glance, Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon, appears to be a straightforward game with little hidden content. Everything seems to be presented clearly. However, as you delve deeper, you'll discover elements that lie outside the main storyline. You might completely miss optional areas, side characters, and quests if you don't pay attention to your surroundings. Some NPCs are only found in particular locations, and a few storylines will only become available if you dedicate time to exploring. A prime example is the Alchemist Guild, which you can become a part of, but only after meeting certain requirements that the game doesn't make clear from the start. To start the Whispers in the Dark quest, you must locate a hidden character named Taranis within a cave. Head to the far north of the Horns of the South, where you will discover a trail lined with numerous stone statues. Following this path will lead you to a grand door that opens into the Mistbearer's den. Once inside, Taranis will be directly in front of you. You can inform him that you are ready to open the path and participate in the collaboration he refers to, which will initiate the quest.
The air is nothing for you here, Wanderer. The doors are closed. And if I couldn't open them, you won't either. Taranis of the Thoid tribe, Dalriata. And you? A threat? I'm not afraid. But fighting here would be a grave mistake. If you're set on going further, you'll need every bit of life force you have. A curse for killing a member of the Thoid tribe could take half of it. I thought that since you're here, you'd know what lies behind these stone doors. I've been camped here for 3 moons. There's no life for me outside this cave. If I can't get through, this is where my story ends. This is my destiny, one I chose for myself. I'll either get through or die trying, but my strength is fading. This isn't how I wanted it to end. It is death and magic. It draws its power from the ancient mist. Of those who went hunting for it, only a scant few ever returned to their tribes. Look for the mist, and in the mist for antlers and an evil eye. They say its feet don't touch the ground, though those are the words of the madman who somehow survived an encounter with it. We call them the Mistbearers. Everyone from Thoid wants to face one of those wraiths, and I'd love to get my hands on one of their corpses. Those are priceless and can be used for strong magic. If you manage to slay the Mistbearer, I'll pay you in gold for everything you bring back. At least I'll get something out of this pointless mission. Then maybe I'll invite you to further collaboration. Return alive and you'll find out. Good luck, Wanderer. May fate be kinder to you than it has been to me. What are you looking for? May Mathers...
Just beside Taranis, you can find a panel that you can engage with, which will unveil the route to explore Mistbearer's den. As you proceed, make your way to the end of the cave, and follow the trail until you come across a peculiar altar located at the foot of a large tree. Approach it and interact, and you will be whisked away to a round arena where you will battle a boss known as Mistbearer. As the name implies, the Mistbearer will perpetually generate mist throughout the arena, making it wise to avoid it. He will conjure illusions of himself, along with some minions to assist him in battle, so your primary goal should be to eliminate these distractions and inflict damage on him. Fire is particularly effective, so if you possess a fire spell, utilize it to create a burn status effect that will inflict ongoing damage. Furthermore, if you have a spell that can summon minion allies, be sure to deploy it in this encounter, as it can divert the attention of the other illusions and minions while you concentrate on the boss fight. Once you successfully vanquish the Mistbearer, a portal door will appear, allowing you to return to the real world. From this point, head back to Taranis and have a conversation with him. Let him know that you have slain the Mistbearer and present his remains as evidence. He will be pleased and reward you for your hard work, officially welcoming you into the Alchemist Guild.
Even you did it. Impressed. I wish I'd been the one to face the Mistbearer, but I bow to the one who managed to slay it. Excellent. And here's your reward. The guild never stopped operating. At one point, we chose to work from the shadows, but we never ceased to exist. It wasn't the first time in Avalon's history that a group of ignorant fools, manipulated by politicians, needed a scapegoat. The Druids were the first target, and the plan was for the Alchemist Guild to be next. We preferred to disappear on our own terms, but we still care about the fate of Avalon and its people. Our guild was indeed formed in Camelot, but we fled from there long ago. The Thoid tribe is the only one that doesn't fear magic. The guild saw my potential and invited me into its ranks. Yes, I did. With your courage, you've proven yourself a worthy candidate for the ranks of the Alchemist Guild. And to be honest, it's been a long time since I've felt this confident about a new guild member. So, if you're interested, I might have a few assignments for you. What do you say? We seek the spark of life, the primal force that makes existence possible. We believe it holds the key to surviving the inevitable horrors that have already begun. There aren't many of us left, and our ranks remain hidden. You'll meet the others as you advance through the levels of initiation. Sometimes, though, we fall victim to our own secrecy. Some members delve too deeply into their research, or wander into dangerous places, and that often leads to trouble. The weirdness, of course. We know it's the source of all creation in Avalon, but not everyone can handle it. People fear the weirdness, so the weirdness creates nightmares. When we reach the primal source, the spark of life, we hope to tame it enough that it's no longer a threat. I only hope the other members haven't forgotten that this is our mission. Sometimes there are misunderstandings about our leaders' orders, and that can end badly. Experiments that spiral out of control, or a misinterpretation of the meaning of life itself. Sometimes it's both. You'll understand in time. But first, I'd like you to do some reconnaissance for me. Consider it a warm-up. So, what's your choice? We have a valuable member, a researcher of the weirdness named Eckhart from Connacht. A very wise man. I have my own mission to complete, so finding out why he hasn't contacted us falls to you. I'll mark his workshop on your map. If something unfortunate has happened to him, at the very least, recover his research. Let's meet at the statue of the Morning Harpist in Connacht. Truly? Well done. In that case, we'll meet later at the statue of the Harpist near Connacht. Until next time, brave one.